Title: The Trial of Joan of Arc, Martyr or Witch. The early life of Joan. Scene 1 introduces Joan of Arc, a young peasant girl in 15th century France. Raised in Domrémy, she grew up during the Hundred Years' War between France and England. Her humble beginnings shaped her devout faith and sense of purpose. It's a time of political turmoil, and commoners like Joan are acutely aware of the hardships brought by war. Divine revelation. Young Joan starts to hear what she describes as voices of saints, instructing her to support Charles VII and expel the English from France. Scene 2 focuses on her spiritual transformation and the internal conflict this divine call induces. In a society dominated by religious beliefs, her visions are both her comfort and burden. The journey to Charles VII. Watch as Joan defies social norms and embarks on a journey to meet Charles VII. Scene 3 delves into her determination and courage as she travels disguised as a soldier. Despite skepticism and obstacles, Joan's willpower carries her forward, showcasing her unwavering belief and mission. The first meeting. Joan stuns the royal court with her assertion that she can help crown Charles VII. Witness the skepticism and intrigue in Scene 4 as the court oscillates between disbelief and curiosity. Her conviction and claims may seem unworldly to some, leading to doubt and wonder. The Siege of Orleans. Scene 5 captures Joan's pivotal role in lifting the siege. Her leadership invigorates the French troops, and her strategies contribute to a critical victory. Her presence at Orleans transforms her from simple peasant girl to a symbol of hope and heroism. The coronation path. Watch Joan escort Charles VII to Reims for his coronation as King of France. In Scene 6, her faith and vision become reality. It's a journey filled with both triumph and trepidation as Joan becomes a larger-than-life figure, revered by allies and feared by foes. Rumble of skepticism. Despite her successes, doubt begins to grow. Scene 7 shows the stirrings of suspicion amongst nobles and churchmen, questioning the divine origin of her voices. Her growing influence is seen as a threat by many, sparking whispers of witchcraft. Betrayal and capture. Joan is captured in Scene 8 during the Battle of Compiègne by Burgundian forces allied with the English. Her capture marks the beginning of a dramatic fall from grace and signals the start of her trial, overshadowed by political intrigue and betrayal. The Tower Prison. Scene 9 reveals Joan imprisoned in the formidable towers of Rouen. Her resilience is tested as she's isolated and interrogated. Her faith remains her bastion as she endures the psychological torment of captivity. The trial begins. The trial commences with a skewed process designed to condemn. Scene 10 presents the machinations of her trial, highlighting its bias and the predetermined outcome driven by political motives more than spiritual concerns. Allegations of sorcery. Scene 11 dives into the charges of witchcraft leveled against Joan. Allegations of heresy are fueled by fear of her power and supposed divination, aiming to diminish her spiritual experiences and visions. Defending her faith. Joan mounts her defense in Scene 12, asserting her purity and divine guidance. Her articulate responses and unwavering devotion challenge the accusations but fail to alter the court's disposition. Theological inquisition. Scene 13 shows an intense theological inquisition. Church authorities question Joan on her visions and heresy, probing her faith with trick questions to sway public perception against her. Public perception. The trial is a spectacle, and Scene 14 explores the public's divided view of Joan. While many see her as a saint and savior, Others perceive her as a witch or political pawn. Attempts to recant.